the pixelated ground. Zeros to heroes making big game sounds. Started in a basement dreaming by low wings. Godot Foundation giving life to things. World of Craft where we built our first stage. Player versus code, we scripted every rage. Blocks of Minecraft creating our own lore. Pixel pushing pixels but we always wanted more. World of Craft where we built our first stage. Player versus code, we scripted every rage. Blocks of Minecraft creating our own lore. Pixel pushing pixels but we always wanted more. Freedom Forge where the code runs free. Crafting virtual worlds for all to be. From League of Legends to Valorant's haste. Digital horizons where our dragons blaze. Multiplayer worlds, built then fight. From the shadows emerge into the dev's light. Hurdles and glitches but we always stood tall. In the chaos of nights we answered the call. To Minecraft squares, champion codes to Valorant dares. Crafting characters with style unmatched. Freedom Forge Stadium, hearts unlatched. Freedom Forge where the code runs free. Crafting virtual worlds for all to be. From League of Legends to Valorant's haste. Digital horizons where our dragons blaze. Crafting virtual worlds for all to be. From League of Legends to Valorant's haste. Digital horizons where our dragons blaze. From the pixelated ground. Zeros to heroes making big game sounds. Started in a basement dreaming by low wings. Godot Foundation giving life to things. World of Craft where we built our first stage. Player versus code, we scripted every rage. Blocks of Minecraft creating our own lore. Pixel pushing pixels but we always wanted more. World of Craft where we built our first stage. Player versus code, we scripted every rage. Blocks of Minecraft creating our own lore. Pixel pushing pixels but we always wanted more. Freedom Forge where the code runs free. Crafting virtual worlds for all to be. From League of Legends to Valorant's haste. Digital horizons where our dragons blaze. Multiplayer worlds, built then fight. From the shadows emerge into the dev's light. Hurdles and glitches but we always stood tall. In the chaos of nights we answered the call. To Minecraft squares, champion codes to Valorant dares. Crafting characters with style unmatched. Freedom Forge Stadium, hearts unlatched. Freedom Forge where the code runs free. Crafting virtual worlds for all to be. From League of Legends to Valorant's haste. Digital horizons where our dragons blaze. Forge is ready, time to press play. Game dev magic brewing, it's launch day. Godot engine power, building worlds so bright. Pixel dreams and coding, lighting up the night. Tune in now, it's starting soon. Level up, we reach the moon. Freedom Forge, it's time to shine. In our world, it's game dev time. Rise from pixels, every quest awaits. Destiny is calling, open up the gates. XP points for gaining in this epic stream. Every challenge conquered, crafting every dream. Tune in now, it's starting
Alright, that's enough of that. Hello. Welcome. As promised, we now... Whoa, big fan. Listen, I'll be signing autographs later after the stream. You can come by. Those of you who have backstage passes, you can tell me about how great I am after the show. What time is it? It is 10:30. Well, it's actually 10:36. But we did start at 10:30. I was just running late. Listen, I took a shower before. I wanted to look good for you guys. I wanted to sparkle a little bit. And the shower kept switching from blistering hot to freezing cold. Just back and forth for like a solid 5-10 minutes. Probably like 5. It was awful. Absolutely awful. I was just I was not having a good time. Not a good time. But we're good now. We got our makeup lunch thing. Fake lunch, which is just a little bit of protein. Yeah. All right. Let's fix this music. Wow. That's messed up. I just watched 2 ads on YouTube. 2 ads for this music. I scrolled back just like an hour, immediately hit another ad. What is this nonsense? I didn't even watch anything. Holy moly. Big up the protein. How close are we to release? Team, we're getting there. And yeah, Infinite. Look at that. I got hair. It's nice and like soft. It's going good. I need the hair to keep growing though. I was watching or editing some of the other videos, and I was just reminiscing about how beautiful my hair looked. You need to shave you head again? Definitely not. Definitely not. Listen, I just don't look good. We were waiting so we can get a Godot haircut. Listen, we just don't look good with a bald head. It doesn't work. We need our nice hair that we can kind of push and make messy and all that. Ooh. So the bot doesn't stop that one. And no, I don't. You're probably ugly. Got him. I don't know why the bot didn't do that. So the bot will take out buy followers, but will not take out random OnlyFans bots. What is that? Add it to blocked words. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. If I click to show, and then where's the setting to ban? I guess I can just straight up ban them too. Ban. Too ugly. There we go. Best viewers at Twitch.tv. Such. You darn tootin', Infinite Coder. You darn tootin'. We have... See, listen. Most people... So this is like what I see a lot, is all these streamers are like, oh my god, I have the best viewers. And then another streamer will be like, oh my god, my viewers are such the best. It's like, you can't all have the best viewers here. So instead of trying to be the best, we're just trying to be the most valuable viewers possible here. The most valuable. We don't care about being the best. We just want to be the most valuable. You actually have 200 IQ if you're watching this stream? Exactly, Wolfric. Exactly. Just by watching this stream, through the process of osmosis, we are taking all of our maximum brain cells and spreading it to each other and creating a super being. a super entity. And that entity is called Freedom Forge Studios. Anywho, let's get to coding. So, where did we leave off? Yeah, we're at the boss. Where you added an extra 0? No. He forgot an extra 0, I think you mean. LT, we, being the most valuable viewers on Twitch, that's what we're after. We have the most valuable and high value viewers don't need to get rid of that extra 0. He forgot an extra 0. Also, he wrote it in hexadecimal. Oh man. My contacts are I didn't put my contacts in, like, I put them in a little bit later instead of like giving them that warm-up time to get in there and do their magic. So like every now and then I'll blink and like something is blurry. No bueno. You brought next. Oh, all right. Listen. We're gonna do some boss stats here. Big time boss stuff. What we need to do. Also, by the way, for those of you who don't know, I have to figure out what time still. But tomorrow, Godot is having the Captain Coder on his stream, so make sure you're there and watching, spamming those emotes. Hex 200 is 512 decimal. We have a 512 IQ. That makes sense.
Did you smell it?
Okay, so
Disruptor, bro.
what does that sound? Are you kidding me? Another ad? We literally just... Bro. These YouTube and its ads is going to be the death of me. It is so annoying. So very annoying. Alright, let's crank this up to 100. There we go. Alright. So, where did we leave off? Let's play it, see what breaks. I think what was happening was the attacks weren't working, and then we did it. I need to get my compiler working again. I was rewriting it almost completely because I want it to be first class. Dope. Yeah. If it ain't first class, then I don't know what you're doing. Alright, easy enough. So the boss works. We just need to give the boss an attack. Once we give the boss attacks, then it's done. Okay. Now to write a new programming language with GD script. First class is when a function or a structure is a value. Oh. It's not like first class seating, like... Dang. Alright. We need to get boss to... beat us up. First thing is we do if target finder dot current closest target is not null, then we just play an animation for the attack, right? Right. But we're gonna do melee attack. And what that's gonna do is melee attack is gonna... Ooh, wait. Yeah, melee attack is actually gonna be the logic behind don't worry, once I get 100k channel points, I'm implementing a compiler into the game. As if. Listen, Infinite Coder, I don't know what... I still don't understand what implementing a compiler into the game does. Or is like, would be used for, or anything like that. No clue. Boop. Don't underestimate chat again. Never again. I never will. I don't know what a compiler is good for. Well, no, I meant like in the game. What would you use it for in a game? Like a computer in Garbage Collector 2, the weather game. I see. But like, that I understand that aspect, but like, what am I using it for? Like, what would it... how would the implementation of it... Oh, actually, never mind. I know the implementation. Okay, that's fine. I have the implementation in my mind. How it's gonna work. Oh, that would suck. A little bit. That's why we gotta finish this game before an infinite coder can get to 100k points. That's what we need to do, team. So, let's focus up. We got... Close this crap out. We don't want it. Oh, actually, yeah, we do. Close this one out. We don't want it. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. We can keep these open. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Okay. I'm 32.6% in, waiting for another subathon. Infinite coder. There will be something. There will be something. Just not yet. Not yet, buddy. Not yet. Oh my lord. I will say this stuff tastes absolutely amazing. I spent too many points. See, that's what you gotta do, is you gotta make some of them look super lucrative, like the lower ones, so then people just spend all their points on it, and then you never have to worry about someone saving up for the 100k. Super smart. Just become a mod and revert your points spent. Listen, once... Can I be mod? Listen, unfortunately, mods will be exempt from channel point stuff. For the most part. For the most part. But also, like, if we're... So, real talk here. If we get a mod... Like, if someone is a mod, like, I'm not really gonna do mods until we get to the point where, like, we legitimately need a mod. But we're not busy enough to really need one right now. And I feel like I pay close enough attention to chat. I mean, that OnlyFans bot, I had that gone pretty quick. I was just mostly stunned when I looked at it. I was like, wait a sec. What? Well, you brought it to get rid of the OnlyFans link? Right, I did. Hires 1,000 accounts to spam the chat. Make your own bot. LT is the fastest hand in the West. Is he? Because he doesn't live in the West. So how does that work? I do. What? You live in the East. We both live in the West. I am from the UK. Let's do a map here real quick. Earth. USA. UK. North, south, east, west. We're doing a little cardinal directions over here. How can you... That's not how it works. It does this way.
What's a recipe?
UK is a lot western than China for... Well, yeah, in comparison to... Why is there another ad?
In Piper's older years, Yvonne catered her grooming around more rest breaks because she couldn't hold the position.
Bruh. Yeah, it's all these YouTube ads, non-stop. Now, if you're talking about... Actually, it needs to be a blue circle. with green. Now, if you're talking about like the UK, and then you have like China, then yeah, I could see that. Now you're in the West. Yeah, it doesn't even have my country on it. Not even talking of Australia. Australia is just over down here. Not to scale. Listen. It was to scale enough. Okay. But we need to focus on the boss. The boss. So we need a melee attack. And what we can do for the melee attack is we can close the enemy health bar, head over here, and then we have Arcane attack. And then if current playback node equals... Okay, so we'll do a can attack. I think that would be a good one. And an is alive. Oh yeah, no, Australia compared to everything else. Yeah, there it is. Oh wait, actually. There you go. Australia is a big country. Oh, you can't really see it well. There it is. Australia is quite large, indeed. Quite large. Yeah, it's about the same size as the US. Wait a second. There we go. Wow. This is actually really neat. I've never seen this website before. What is this, Europe? No, that's not. It's China. But rotated. India. India's kind of... Oh, it's relative. Interesting. Europe is so small. So small. Bro, I don't even know where Belarus is. I'll be real. Belarus. Oh wait, that's Bursa. That's Turkey. I don't know. You get the idea. Oh, you can search. Ah, I was close. It's so tiny. Bro, it's literally the size of Maine. Wait, what? Hold up. It's slightly bigger than Maine. That's nutty. Wait. Yeah, it's much smaller than Texas, though. Because Texas We go boom, 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 boom. I can't see. Goes something. There we go. Where's the edge of Texas? What the heck? All right. We gotta stop distracting me. We gotta get back to work. Okay. So we have dead. We got can. All right. We'll do can attack and is alive. That should be relatively easy. Is alive is just literally copy and paste. Is alive. And then we want to do a can attack. Funk can attack. And all that's doing is it will var current anim playback dot get current node. Var current equals anim playback dot get current node. And I think get current node is a function. Yeah. Function. Bada bing, bada boom. Wait, can attack has already been declared? Where do we do can attack? Move to. Take damage. Is alive. Wait, what? Oh, we did it as a variable. Interesting. So as a Boolean variable is what we did can attack. Huh. I guess because that's for the states. So we say something like if it can attack or melee and then you swap can attack to true. Why did we do this? Man, this enemy class is so messed up. Like, so bad. Alright, so we did can attack here. So let's find that. Wait, we don't even use it?
Customer base. Expand into more
What?
channels.
Okay, so if we do playback, but what is checking if we can even attack? If not that. I guess it's just like you don't even need the can attack to check because we're literally just only allowing them to attack if they can attack. So let's delete this. Useless variable. Var can attack. Ooh. You should make a world game to learn all of the countries. Dude, they definitely, like, that already exists for sure. It's like, for sure. There's no way it doesn't exist. Oh yeah, we don't need the can attacks because we already have states. Duh. What are we doing with the current anim node? We're just setting it to the current node. What language is this? This is GDScript. So it is a Godot specific language. It's kind of based off of Python a little bit, but I am very new to programming. And this language has been amazing. Absolutely amazing to learn. Like, it's relatively simple, easy to do. I'm starting to get the hang of it, I think. Ooh. So we can do anim playback, travel, attack tree. Anim playback, travel, attack tree. Easy enough. So we'll do anim playback dot travel, and then we want to do attack or melee tree. So now whenever we go into the melee state, we should just call on the melee tree and do the little boom bop. Start smacking them. Let's finish the melee first. Make sure it works. Now what is the thing that triggers it? If target finder dot current closest target is not null. I guess so. So it should just play the animation now, in theory. So if we head over here, and then we do... Nah, it's not working. Alright, let's go to the animation tree. It's the melee tree, yeah? And we press it, and it just does a smack. Yeah. Movement tree, melee tree. Did I spell it wrong? No. Melee. Tree. Attack. Projectile. So much code. What are you talking about? This is one of our smaller files. This one's only 147. Nice and small. I mean, it's better than... This is only 195. This one's kind of small, 88. This one's only 221. Like, this is not too bad. Not too shabby. Unhandled. So much code. Indeed. Okay. So we're trying to get this to do the thing. To melee tree. But I don't think we can just travel to melee tree. Is that really another? I swear, every like 2 minutes we get an ad. It's awful. We might need to save up for like Spotify or something. HTML is hard for me, and this looks so hard. Well, it depends. What kind of experience do you have, good guy? And like, what are you trying to accomplish with programming? This one is probably super, super simple. I think this one's super, super simple. You just have to get used to like the syntax, of course, which no matter what is going to be hard and will take time for sure. But at least with like Godot or like GDScript and game development in general, you get like immediate feedback whether or not something worked. So it helps with the learning process a little bit more. HTML is the most basic. Yeah, I'm not even too familiar with HTML, to be honest. nmplayback.travel melee tree. Where did we... That's the die. That's the attack. Where's the... In the state. Attacking. nmplayback.travel. If the target finder is not null. Interesting. This just makes it move to the player. So what is going on? Travel and in playback, travel, melee tree. If the target finder dot current closest target is not equal to null. What is the target finder looking for? Friendly flying, friendly ground. That's good. That's what we want. What is the fairy itself looking for? No, same thing. Friendly ground, friendly flying. Huh. Maybe it's... doesn't have a long enough range or something? Attack range? 20. Must have a pretty decent range though if it's following us so quickly. Yeah. I guess maybe... No, it should just stop and play the animation. Right? Travel to the melee tree. And then when you go over here, animation tree. And then when we travel to it, we hit play. Plays the animation. And then we'll go straight back. Huh. What if we start at 1? Then head over and hit play. Yeah, no, same thing, it works. It must not be the correct way to do it. So we do... Anim playback travel. Where's Anim playback? Yep, takes the state machine playback. What does this one do? Anim playback takes the state machine. Are we not using a... This is definitely a state machine, right? Yeah, animation node state machine. Using animation player. Is this for a game jam? No. We actually just finished our first ever game jam with Wolfric and BitDash Software. And we did the Kenny Jam, which was a 48-hour game jam. And oh, that was rough. That was rough. Yeah. But yeah, no, this is our like first game ever. Oh my, hang on, another ad. This is our first game, and we thought it would be a good idea to do a 3D mobile a 3D mobile game with like a bunch of complex mechanics, that's not the play. As we like to say here, for your first game, if it ain't Pong, you're wrong. Yeah, we were very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. So, but we're too deep in, so we're just sticking with it, and we're gonna make some progress. I mean, it's almost, to tell you the truth, it's almost done. Like, the base is almost done. The base part of the game. The idea is it's just like a little mobile game for free. Like, no like monetization stuff. Just a free little thing you can play a little bit of. Use your thumb to move the joystick. You should export it to mobile just to try it. That's true. I just don't know how. And I feel like it's not worth trying to learn how to do it until we at least have something that works, you know? 100% worth? Well, how would you export it to mobile? Because the other thing is, I don't have an Android. I have an iPhone, and putting it on the App Store, that costs like $100 or something. Like a roguelike adventure game. Kind of. Think like Vampire Survivors, where there's like an auto attack ring here, and then there's little melee guys that will chase you and smack you. And then there's also a big boss who's gonna kick our butt if we don't kill him. There's also casters that will cast and chase. And the idea is the enemies will drop resources, and you use those resources to turn in like a quest, and you can gain a new companion in your party. And then you drag it out, and your companion will come and help you fight. But the crazier thing about the companion, or better thing, is that each companion has a different special ability. So as you could see with the fairy had a healing special ability, so it heals. This guy, the spirit has a slow special ability. We just haven't put the special ability in yet for that one. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. And then there's like a set number of levels and stuff like that. You can do iPhone 2, it's free for dev test. As when it's on mobile and you try it, you change the way you think. All right. Yeah, it's a nifty little game. Okay, LT, how do we do this? Set up, export, in developer mode. YouTube video.
Building your online business?
Yeah, we'll do the YouTube
Wix.com
video.
and set up your store on a single integrated
I'm better at
platform.
watching videos than I
Hey
am.
everybody, so before we get started, we're going to need to
reading
make sure that we
docs.
have an Apple ID and password, and this is a free account. This is the same one you'd use to sign into the App Store or iTunes. You're also going to need to make sure that you have Xcode installed, and that you have it installed into your application
Oh, that might be a slight issue, team.
folder, which is important.
We
And third,
need
you're going to need to make sure you have your iPhone physically with you.
Xcode, don't we? To transfer it into whatever language iOS uses.
And with a physical connection to your computer via the USB port. And then fourth, you're going to need some pictures here, which are required to export. But we'll get into that a little more in a bit. So
Yeah. That's lame. That is so lame. I'm sure we can find someone. Send me your game, I'll export it. Would you do that, LT? I don't know. I'm not worried about doing that right now. Worst case scenario, we go to export it and it comes out horrible, and then we just make it a PC game. Change up the controls a little bit, make them more PC-like. That would probably be really good to watch. Yeah, we'll have to do it eventually. But then also, I want to I mean, I'll probably end up trying to make some friends in the local area that have Macs. That might be the play. And then just like chuck it up on the SSD over here and then be like, "Hey, I need to borrow your computer." I think that'll work. We just need to make friends. That's the difficult part, team. How do we make friends? Actually, I lied. That's not difficult. That's a pretty simple formula there. Hey, you want to be my friend? What about you make a chest like the one for COD Zombie mod? Oh, for zombies, which gives you random weapons, but instead of a weapon, it will give you a different element for your wizard. Oh, that's a neat idea. That's a very neat idea. I don't know. So what we were doing, because weapons are kind of like, could always buy one. LT, how much money do you think I have? We're on the ramen noodle budget here. We don't have money. Oh my lord. We don't have any money. But yeah, no, we can, you currently have 3 Macs in front of you. Alright, listen, I'll give you my address, just ship one over, and we'll be good. We'll be set, we'll be ready. 3 Macs in front of you, gross. What's wrong, Risey? It's a good idea, is it not? Listen, our viewers here are of high value. What kind of high value viewer would do something malicious with my address? None. I feel you, poor. Ship it back once you're done, yeah? LT, that shipping might cost a lot. I don't know about that. You can come pick it up, though. No problem with that. Like, you can crash in the spare room or something. Imagine. ships them back, then flies over to the US just to get it. Listen, Risey, we're not gonna be poor for very long. Well, hopefully. We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna get better. We're gonna provide more value to people. And then in return, our value will be seen. And yeah. Help do I make a horror game? Well, Frick, what kind of dumb question is that? That's a dumb question. Of course. You were talking about how cool it would be. You thought it would be a good idea. You thought it'd be cool. So just do it. Do it. Do it Freedom Forge style. Fucking go. Do it Freedom Forge style. I couldn't think of another word for S. Bam. Alright, where were we? We're getting distracted here, team. Okay. For some reason, our animation is not doing the thing. That's an issue. That's a big issue. I wonder if we do what we did here in the ready. We get the tree, animation tree.get. So anim playback is now parameters playback. Anim playback is now parameters.playback or parameters playback. In the physics process though, we were doing some funky stuff where we were setting the movement tree for some reason. So maybe that's what we have to do. No, that doesn't make sense. Why are we getting the current animation node? Like that doesn't... Current anim node as a string. What is the purpose of doing this? Because it's not used anywhere. Oh wait, hang on. Current anim node. Literally not used anywhere. I wonder what happens if we comment it out. Let's see what happens here. This is for the fairy. Lurkin. Sounds good. Just gonna start crying. No biggie. Yeah, no. Our fairy's working just fine without that weird variable. Although it's shooting very slow. Very slow. Boom. Healing very fast. Okay, so we can actually just delete these then. So I'm doing this just in case something breaks, because I'm not 100% sure. And then like afterwards we can come back through and clear it all out. But that's strange. Also, my hair is so soft right now. It's like I'm petting a freshly groomed dog. Okay. Melee, tree. It should just travel and get it. Why aren't you? I guess there's... No, because we have a match state. So it should just do the thing. If target finder. Anim playback.travel. Anim playback.travel. What is different? Literally nothing. Unless it's setting the movement, it like quickly goes to it and then immediately goes back to moving. But that doesn't happen with our fairy. So why is it why is it doing that thing? Oh wait. We just answered our own problem with our own question. Let's go back to the fairy boss. Because it's constantly trying to move too. Which it shouldn't. Oh, so we're gonna need a moving state then. I think that's what we're gonna need. Because watch, now it's not gonna move. But it will attack. I think. Where are you, big guy? There you are. Yeah, so it's like stuck flying. But you're not even trying to attack. What? What in tarnation? Animation tree. Movement. It's on 0. Oh, because it's setting it directly to this we don't want here. Like at all. So now it shouldn't move whatsoever. It should just be sitting on the ground. And then when we come close to it, it should do its little jump kick. Right? Right. Yep, sitting on the ground. It's not doing the jump kick. I wonder if it's not even targeting us right now. Alright, we're going to start doing some prints. When in doubt, print it out. Print current closest target. You know, I am so... Oh, wait, whoops. Target finder, current closest target. I am so good at printing now because I have just nonstop been rewatching, like watching and rewatching and editing the Risey debug video. I swear, I'm like a master now at debugs. Okay, maybe not a master. Master at printing. Okay, so it's not even glimpsing, not even seeing at all. I wonder if it's... Let's go here. You can also print in color. You can use the actual debugger. Yeah, I can. Rubik's Cube, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We are currently struggling, but that's okay. Let's try just in the physics process. We're gonna spam it out. Let's see if maybe it's just not even getting a target whatsoever. I wrote a logger to do this. How do you? I don't. Okay, maybe I'm not a master of printing. No. If you want to see struggle, I'll show you struggle. Oh, geez. Okay, wait. It was just doing something. Okay, so it is targeting. It is targeting. Null, not null. Null, not null. Null, not null. Okay, so the targeter's working. But we're saying if it's not null, then it should print. Let's do print not. Or wait. Not null. Rubik's Cube, how long have you been using or doing game dev stuff? If you do game dev stuff, what do you do? That's a good question. What do you do? 4 months. Oh wow. Yeah, we are about a month in. That's strange. It's not switching states. That's what's happening. You can just do if not target finder closest target instead of not equal to null. Yeah, I know you could do that. I just prefer looking at it not null. Logically, it just makes more sense in my head. For certain things, though, I will do the if not target finder or whatever. They do the exact same thing, yeah. It just depends. But we are not swapping states here. That is our issue. That is what we have found out. So what we can do is we can print state here. Print state. Save. And see what happens. What major are you? I'm not in college anymore. I am now 26 years of age. I'm an old man, or turning into an old man. Ugh. But all right. Oh, I have no real background in coding, some minor here and there, never applied it, so now I'm applying it to an RPG puzzle style game. Ooh, interesting. That's cool. Yeah, over here, we basically our little spiel is long time gamer. At least, I mean, since I could, like Little Tykes, if you guys remember the Little Tykes stuff, they had this like, I think the first game I had was like a Little Tykes like steering wheel thing, and you like drive a car. But yeah, basically it was like I didn't like the direction I was seeing the industry as a whole going. And so I figured there's got to be a better way to do it. A way where it felt like the developers, or maybe it's the company itself trying to appease the investors, but it seemed like the game lost its original love, or like the games are losing their original love that they had, where it was like a developer making a game that like they truly loved, instead of making one with profits first or revenue first, and then putting the love secondary. So I want to reverse that order, and hopefully in doing so, that would yield better results overall. That's the thought process. But yeah, and I agree, Wolfric. I like talking to older, more experienced people a lot more, because you can learn a lot faster. I think it's always good to be probably the second dumbest person in the room. Maybe not the first, because then at times if you are the dumbest person in the room, then like you won't get as much learning there. At least that's what I think. But being the smartest person in the room is never good for learning. You never want to be the smartest person. I agree. Yeah. You're in the wrong room if you're the smartest person in the room, for sure. Well, either you're in the wrong room, or in regard to learning. Because there's always going to be the smartest person in a room. And the first, just a beginner. Yeah. What made you want to apply to, or apply some knowledge in doing an RPG puzzle style game? That sounds pretty interesting. I wonder how complex that is for a first game. Because over here we like to say, for your first game, if it ain't Pong, you're wrong. Although we've never made Pong. So yeah, this is our first game as well. Just started a month ago. And yeah, it's interesting for sure. Definitely don't recommend starting in 3D. Don't recommend starting mobile, and I don't recommend crazy mechanics. Oh my lord, these ads. And I don't recommend crazy mechanics. We have all three. Join the community. I agree with Wolfric. Yes, we have a Discord server. We're all basically new to this. We got a couple very seasoned vets in there as well. A lot of people willing to help out and stuff like that. So we're trying to build up a community where we can start learning and stuff like that, and eventually grow Freedom Forge Studios altogether to kind of reach that little mission of making accessible and truly rewarding games for all. Well, I fell in love with coding and had to try and learn on my own. My first game was actually trying Lemonade style game, but tutorials were few and far between for me. I had to drop it. I gotcha. Good guy. Thank you for the follow. Fell in love with coding. Yeah, I feel like most people end up learning it on their own. And yeah, I had a Survivor.io game, but long story short, stupid bugs. I'm on the RPG now. And I'm actually much further now than I was on those two. Oh, so this is like your second or third game going on. Wait. You had a Survivor.io game? Isn't that mobile game, Survivor.io? Or did you have one like it? 33% done. Like one. I was gonna say, wait. You 4 months and you made that? That thing's like one of the most popular mobile games currently. That thing's, yeah. That's kind of what we're doing here, is similar to that. It was definitely part of the inspiration for sure. But yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Also, don't get stuck in tutorial hell. It happens to my students all the time. Yeah. I noticed myself starting to get caught up in like tutorials. And so I immediately was just like, nope, no more tutorials. We're just going to send it. Hope for the best. But I honestly could not do most of this stuff or learn as fast as we have if it wasn't for the chat. I had to get coffee. My eyes are burning. Ooh. Wait. Why would your eyes burn from not having coffee? That might be another problem you need to look into, Rizey. Basically, I made a spawner and copied it 13 times. And a random 6 worked, and no one can figure it out. You have to keep moving forward, so I moved on. Oh, that's funny. I'm tired. I'm always tired. That's fair. That's fair. Have you tried not being tired? I've been testing that a bit. And it's been working pretty good. What, the BGM? What is BGM? Big gamer mode. That's my guess. Okay, so we are in... Oh, background music. Oh, the background music is just some royalty-free music from YouTube. I just look up royalty-free kind of lo-fi type things. Sometimes if we're feeling pumped up, we'll look up some more louder music and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Mrs. Always Tired to you. Woo! Hit you with the misses. Old ladies these days, am I right, guys? I cracked myself up. It's especially funny because Rizey's not actually that old. Freaking excuse me. I mean, Rizey, happy second 18th birthday. 27 going on 90. Holy. Listen, I refuse. No. You're turning 18 again next month. That's what it is. Second 18 is crazy. No, Wolfric. Rizey's not that old. That's what I was saying. Oh, man. I feel like most people in the game dev space are like in their... What I've seen mostly is like a couple in their 20, like early 20s, a lot in like their mid to late 20s, and then it skips to like 30s to 40s kind of thing. And again, I'm pretty sure I've seen, yeah, I think that's kind of, it's like that middle age bracket.
See how PayPal can help you grow.
That's what it seems like. And that's another ad. In 1 hour, we have hit at least an ad every like 8 minutes. If not more. What's the skip? The skip? I think I don't know their age, but I thought I saw someone who looked like 50 to 60. I don't know though. Maybe they just looked older. I don't know. But from the analytics I've seen and like demographic stuff, it seems like it's just like that middle bracket there. There's definitely some older coders on here. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So why are we not switching states in our process? That is our question. I'm 35. Love hearing everyone say they're old, and I'm over here just hiding. Listen, 30. See, that's the other thing is 35 isn't that old either. Like, in all seriousness, like, I feel like you're not old until you're like 55, maybe, or like 57, something like that. I feel like that's when you start to get to old. Because I don't know about you guys, but I plan on living to 100, and that's what I'm basing everything off of. So, of course, that might not happen. I want it to happen, but it might not. If I plan to live to 100, like, but when I'm 50, I literally just finished. I'm like the halfway point. I'm going. So I worked 7 days a week for the last 7 years with 3 kids. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely aging faster. See, I've heard this so much, and I don't know if it's the right play, but for me, I think it might be. I don't plan on having kids or really having any kind of like relationship for at least another like 10 plus years. Like, because I hear this all the time. Like, I'm trying to start up we're trying to start a company here, and so I need to put my full focus in on the company, and I just don't have the bandwidth to be able to spread that focus to act like to relations and stuff like that. Now, is it lonely? Probably. That's probably the lonely path, but I think for what I want to do in life and the amount of reach I eventually wish to have, it's kind of required. But arguments can be made for the other side as well. What's your capital to start a company? So the full breakdown was about $400 to like start the LLC and get that going. That's really it, honestly. And then maybe like an extra $1,000 to move, because the thought process was, if I'm going to be super serious about starting a game dev company, I need to put myself in a location where there's a high density of programmers, artists, content creators, and gamers. And so I found that like Austin, Texas is probably the best place for that. With the exception of California. I think California is still the best for that, but listen, California is way, way too expensive. It's just not worth it at that point. So, holy. I don't know if you guys can hear that. This is downpouring right now. Absolute downpour. But yeah, I don't know. I've been told I have some weird thought processes, but I don't know. They feel good. I'm sticking to them. And maybe it is a mistake. Maybe it's not. Only time will tell. But I really enjoy. Thank you, good guy. Yeah, I just don't like the way that a lot of businesses seem to run, and I really enjoy things like business and like leadership and that kind of stuff, which a lot of people I know find super boring. I enjoy that like a lot. I like to, I don't know, I like the feeling of like not taking credit for stuff and like giving it to my team, and then me taking all of the crap instead. I don't know, that kind of powers me up in a way. Like, if the team messes up, that's 100% on me, not on them. And I like that. And I feel a lot of businesses don't function that way, or at least in my experience haven't, my small time experience. They don't function that way. And I think it would develop a healthier business culture if it was to be run that way. So we're kind of just running it all off of this hypothesis here and seeing what happens. I mean, like I said, we're not old till we hit like 50s. So I'm young, got time to make mess ups, to do things wrong and all that. Still got plenty of time. Because if I give this 20 years, then I'll be, what, 46? Not even halfway done with my life. It's not too bad. Not too shabby. And then, as well, like, the amount of things that I assume I will be learning, and the things I already have learned just in this period of time, I think it's a well worthwhile investment. But that's the boring business stuff. I know a lot of people don't like to hear it. But if anyone wants to talk business, I like it. I think it's really fun. It's kind of like playing a game in a way. All right, so we have the target finder, current closest target is not equal to null. And then we play the animation playback, or we travel to the melee tree. But when we actually do this, it's not switching the states. So why does it not switch the states is the question. I mean, it says it's on state 1, which is our attacking state, right? We go to our states, where are they? Go to our states, first state, so 1 would be attacking, 2 is special, 3 is dead. So, oh wait, no, that's not the wrong script, hang on. 1 is, oh yeah, 1 is melee, 2 is casting, 3 special, 4 dead. And then dead, we actually just return. Let's see, actually, let's do that real quick. Let's cut that out, and we'll put it at the beginning of the physics process, just in case, because I think that should be the first thing it looks at when we're determining state swaps. So now we're going to also, instead of returning, I think we're going to print state and then return. And the reason I want to do that is because I just want to see if it is actually swapping states when it dies. We got to move the boss closer because it's not attacking, which is very strange, but it sees us in the target. So it's targeting us. It's just not swapping states. Okay, it didn't swap states there. I think on dead we just return, right? Let's see. State attacking, state special. Oh, we don't even need a match state for dead. Okay, that's cool. Let's erase that. And then we're just going to keep violently printing the state. And we should see it go from 1 to what, 4? 1? Okay, so it's in the attacking state right now. The melee attacking state. And it didn't swap. Huh. It didn't swap at all. That's strange. Match state in the process. So maybe it's just not. Okay, and then we have the special on a timer as well. Interesting. Why? I guess we need... Maybe this one's not even needing a state swap. I don't think it does, because it's just only one state that's actually doing something. And then it will swap when the timer goes. Instead of swapping states, it just uses the special and stops using the attack state. Okay, so we need to actually redo all of this then. So, I guess what we do is here, we'll go back to states.dead and we'll say if self.current health is equal, or is actually less than or equal to 0, state equals states.dead. Yeah. And then that should work. Because then it swaps to the dead state. Okay, let's see if that works. If not, we're going to need a full state swap function of some sort. But I thought in states you can just declare when it like the parameters of when to swap. All right, 1 1 1 1. Still at 1. It didn't swap. Interesting. Very interesting.
Great skin.
What if we do at the dead?
Old Spice body wash the thing for that.
Can you please stop ads? This is ridiculous. Maybe on the dead is where we swap states. Where are we even declaring dead? Hold up. Dead, dead, states dead, states dead. So we actually just need to call the dead function. So if we do dead, like that, so that's if it's in the state. Maybe we do here, we do state equals states dot dead. And then here, here, we'll just return. So it doesn't do anything. Deado? Where did we write deado? Oh. Dead. Now we play. And hopefully this will do the thing. So it's in 1, which is its melee attack, which still isn't working. And we start attacking it. I gotta move that health bar. Okay. That worked. That swapped its state to dead. Easy. Wait, but it Q... I missed it. Did you guys see it tween down? So like shrink? And play its animation? I didn't see it do that. Get a little bit closer to see the health bar. Yep, it did. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, that works. We will probably need to set the tween to be a little bit slower, I think. And what I'm kind of thinking with that health bar, like just seeing it so much, I'm almost thinking if we get in range, we need to add a health bar to the player UI, like at the top. That's like a boss bar or something. And then when we leave the range, the boss bar goes away. I feel like that might be like, you see how the bar is here? It'd be like up where it is right now kind of thing. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, 3.5 works perfect. Save that. Okay, so we are now swapping states. Maybe when we attack, and let's enable the move to. When we attack, that's when we swap. Let's see. It should just play the animation though, because that's the thing. Like it's not even playing the animation. Current health. Heal. Use special. If target finder is not null, then you just go to the attack tree. This is the function for our to use our special. We're not there yet. But when we states equals attacking. I wonder if we... Oh, wait, no, our state is set to casting by default. So it is swapping states. It's just not doing the thing. Hold up. Let's go to the very beginning here. But it starts at 1. Howdy, Ironic. We're trying to figure out the state swapping. So, for the boss, what we got so far is... Which, I think this is useless now. Because, yeah, it is. Basically, what's happening is it's not swapping, or it is swapping to the melee state, which is state 1. And then it will swap to, oh wait, no. This is state 0. Okay, it's not even swapping to the melee state. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. Tip. What's happening though is it won't swap to melee. States.keys state prints the name. Oh. That's useful. So it's states.keys state. And then print. There we go. Good morning, good morning. 35 and old. I heard a streamer waxing poetic about 70s and 80s when they met their wife. And I was like, oh, you are twice my age. Understood. They met their wife in their 70s or 80s? Wow. Wow. Interesting. Oh, in the 70s or 80s? I was gonna say, holy moly. That is wild. In the 70s or 80s. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so it's in state casting. And watch, when we move close, it's not swapping to the melee. It's just sticking to casting. But now it's going to swap to dead. And it's going to work beautifully. Bam, dead. Perfect. It swaps to dead, but it won't swap back to melee. Or it won't swap to melee. If the target finder dot current closest target is not equal to null, it should just swap. It's not in melee, so that code doesn't run. Right. How do we get it to swap to melee? That's what we're trying to figure out. Like, do we need another state swap, like a state swap function? But I thought we could just, because it's a match state, it will match whatever the conditions are. Well, that should make it attack. No. Oh. So I probably have a wrong understanding about match state then. It runs the code under the condition. So right now it's only running casting, which is nothing. Right. How do you make it swap to different states then? Is there a way to do it without having a state swap function? Yeah. Interesting. You just change the state. Okay. So, how does the fairy change states? That's the thing. I was looking at it. The fairy doesn't. The fairy has fake states. So the fairy, like the companion, just has a state called attacking, but it's always in that state. And what happens is we start it's just on the timer. We don't swap states. We just play the animation and stop playing the animation for attacking. So it never actually state swaps. And we can see that over here. At least I don't think it is. That's the way I was understanding. So it's in state attacking. Oh, but then it swaps to special. But state special does nothing. It passes. Now I'm lost. Use special. Oh, states.special. I see. It does. It goes into special when it uses special. And then it will travel to the tree. Otherwise, it's always attacking. Okay. So what we could do then is we could make it so the boss fairy, by default, will do a melee. And then we say it unless the current closest target is casting. So if the current closest target is farther away, then you swap to the casting state and do the cast. And then with the special, it just goes off on the timer, like we had before. And that should be the whole thing. Okay. So instead of by default doing casting, we would do by default melee. And now this should make it attack us. It's in the melee state. Yep, there it goes. It's trying to attack, but of course it doesn't have its move 2. It's just going to keep flipping back because I don't have the